Before you sign a home purchase contract, there are 3 emotional triggers already working on you, and most buyers don't even realize it. Let's talk about taking back what we can control. Number 1, the fear trigger. This is the most universal emotional response. If something makes you feel even a little afraid, you become more afraid of losing things, such as money, opportunities, security, even if the fear has nothing to do with the decision you're making. This is why a small comment from a friend or a stressful day at work can suddenly make you panic about losing money. But fear isn't the only emotion shaping your decision. There's another one buyers rarely recognize. Number 2, the future identity trigger. Who will I become in this home? This is that emotional tension between who you are now and who you're becoming. When buyers feel disconnected from their future self, they get anxious, fearful, and overly focused on short-term risks. But studies reveal how strongly people feel connected to their future self and how that affects the decisions we make, especially decisions involving trade-offs between now and later. People who feel more connected to their future self make better long-term decisions. They are less impulsive, they are more willing to wait for a better outcome, they don't discount or devalue their long-term goals, and they make decisions that align with their goals. Number 3, the control trigger. This trigger shows up when your brain starts telling you you're not in control, when you can't predict the outcome, you don't have enough information, or you fear something might go wrong. How do you take this control back? A sense of control can be taken back by having a contingency safety net, which is a protection in the contract that gives the buyer the right to pause, renegotiate, or walk away from the contract if certain conditions aren't met. These aren't loopholes, they're protections designed to keep you safe. For example, there is an inspection contingency. Buyers feel safer when they know they can inspect the home, renegotiate, request repairs, or walk away from the contract if something major is wrong. An appraisal contingency restores a buyer's sense of control because it protects them from overpaying and gives them the power to renegotiate or walk away if the home doesn't appraise at the agreed upon price. It removes the fear of making a financial mistake. If there's a financing contingency in the contract, it gives the buyer the right to secure a mortgage on acceptable terms. It allows the buyer to back out of the contract if they can't get approved or approved for less than what is needed to purchase the home. A home sale contingency is a clause in a real estate contract making the buyer's purchase of a new home dependent on successfully selling their current home. This gives control over time. The home sale contingency creates a protected window where the buyer can move at a pace that feels manageable. Now, with all that being said, make sure you leave a clear exit path, a clause that spells out when the contract can be canceled, how it can be canceled, the deadlines, and the consequences. Before you sign, remember this: your emotions are part of the contract too. When you understand the fear trigger, reconnect with your future self, and restore your sense of control, you make clearer, calmer decisions. A home isn't just a purchase, it's a transition into who you're becoming. And the contract should support that version of you, not scare you away from it. And remember, the adversary isn't the person across the table. It's the situation, the pressure, and the emotions that rise with it.